I got Alex Coffey joining me, host of Next Gen Investing, to begin our conversation about Nvidia. All right, Alex. So folks are already kind of jumping to get some new price targets out there before this report, huh?
Yeah, you're going to notice a theme amongst them as well, Oliver. A ton of optimism. This is largely a consensus trade in terms of Nvidia's success continuing. Starting with the Baird analyst Tristan Jara, raising the price target to 1,200 from 1,050, outperform rating. The firm increases estimates, citing continued strength in AI-related demand for Nvidia. They say there's no match for Nvidia's products offering this year or next year, which combined with shortening lead time should play well into the second half of the year. From a market share standpoint, the analyst, of course, excited with that outperform rating, but boosting that price target up to 1,200. That's almost, another, 30% rally, Oliver. It's just impressive that there's still this much excitement around this stock. Baird says that AI-related demand for Nvidia remains very strong. I think we knew that just chatter that crumbs might fall to something like an AMD led to like 4% rallies last week.
Yeah. So generally, all over $1,000. I mean, it seems like that's the first step folks are looking for this to clear that hurdle.
Yeah, no doubt. Stifel, Ruben Roy, 1085 from 910, buy rating. Barclays, Tom O'Malley, 1100 from 850, overweight rating. One of the things that stuck out to me in the Stifel note was that they say a beat and raise is widely anticipated once again, and they're expecting another round of strong results and outlook, so they're agreeing. This is a consensus trade at this point, Oliver. I was looking at the broad overall, just full coverage from analysts on Nvidia. 7 holds, if you look at the coverage here. 61 buys, average price target. Not all of them have updated, of course, but if you look at sort of 55 of those analysts, 1035 is the consensus price target for the next 12 months. But if you just look in the last, let's call it day, going back to May 19th, the lowest price target you're going to find is 1050 from an analyst named Kevin Garrigan over at West Park Capital. Highest you're going to see is that 1,200 from Tristan Jara over at Baird. So basically the consensus is, somewhere between, let's call it 15 and 30% in the next 12 months is still in store for Nvidia. No holds even in the last 24 hours.
Wow. There's now like 8 more analysts that cover Nvidia than Apple, which is, speaks to how much things have changed and how much the stock has gotten attention. Nobody wants to be left behind. All right, well, the bar is high, clearly, with the average price target 1035. So literally almost everyone is looking for new highs. Yeah, to your point. I mean.
Well, and the last thing too, Oliver, if I could, there is those 7 holds, not all. And the most recent updated one was from Edgewater Research back on the 16th of May, where they have a neutral no price target. But if you step out on this ledge and you say hold or neutral or, market perform, in a way, you're so against the consensus that you're putting yourself out there like you're just taking undue risk at this point. So you don't see any sells because if it doesn't go down and you're the only sell, that's risking your job.
Right. And there's always kind of a bias in stocks generally for there to be more buys. And a lot of times, back in the day, it kind of used to be like, all right, if you've got a hold, it's an effective sell because everyone says buy. It's gotten a little bit more mixed and kind of fair these days. But yeah, at this point, with all the deep consensus around a target above $1,000, a few of these analysts saying to hold out, they're going to be the standouts, obviously, if it keeps going. So to your point, I don't think anybody wants to say sell. What's the point? Put yourself out on that limb. But also the bulls kind of up in the price target ahead of the earnings too, kind of putting themselves out there as well. So certainly a lot of conviction. Thanks, Alex. All right.